Live from the Breaking News and Weather Authority, this is WEAU 13 News at 10.
Thanks for joining us. One person is dead and another was hurt after a fire last night in La Crosse. The fire department says it was called to an apartment building on the 600 block of Rose Street around 11:50. Firefighters went inside the apartment and found an injured person. They also found another person who was dead. The fire department says other people who were in the building at the time were able to get out before first responders arrived. The cause of the fire is unknown and is under investigation. Milwaukee police are investigating after a U.S. postal worker died last night. As the Wisconsin Supreme Court prepares to hear a lawsuit regarding the drug ivermectin, one medical group is weighing in. Some runners brought the holiday spirit to Eau Claire this morning. The Indian Head Running Club hosted its 12th annual Ugly Sweater Fun Run at Owen Park. More than 20 runners put on their best, worst holiday sweater for the 5K. At the finish line, they got to enjoy a celebratory hot chocolate. One group member says the event is about getting everyone outside and moving in the winter.
Sometimes when it gets cold outside, you need a little bit of inspiration or motivation to get outside. So I know a lot of us get stuck running on the treadmill or stuck inside because it's dark by the time we're done with work or whatever. So it's just kind of a fun event to get everybody outside and enjoying a little exercise and being silly.
The run was free and anyone was welcome to join. A craft sale this weekend is raising money to help one area senior center. Everything from knitwear to art was on sale at the Ellie Phillips Senior Center in Eau Claire. The Senior Center offers programming and services for those living in Eau Claire County who are 50 or older. At today's fundraiser, some of the knitted goods for sale were made in-house with the help of volunteers.
This is just totally put on by the Happy Hooker Craft Group, and it is just, we donate our time and our product. People that donate their time and energy.
Each year, the Senior Center hosts about 4 or 5 craft sales. Each one usually brings in around $1,500. Its next sale is expected to be the second weekend in March. A train exhibit is now open for the holidays at the Ellie Phillips Memorial Public Library in Eau Claire. Most of the year, the model train display is stationed at the Chippewa Valley Museum. Through December 31st, community members can see it at its temporary location. Chuck Lindvig with the group behind the display says there's also an interactive activity families can take part in.
Well, we have 2 scavenger hunts. One is for readers, and there we just have a list of things to find. And then we also have a scavenger hunt that is made up of 20 different pictures, and that's for non-readers. So if the child isn't reading yet, they can look at the picture and then go try to find that on the layout.
If you'd like to see the train exhibit, tickets are $5 for adults and $2 for children over 5. Children 4 years old and under can get in for free. The display is open on Saturdays, and there's also a night train display on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Proceeds from the exhibit are going to help the library. Blue Gold women's hockey looks for a big win as it hits the ice against Concordia Moorhead. First, figures from across the sports world pay tribute to a journalist who died while covering the World Cup in Qatar. The death of American journalist Grant Wahl is sending shockwaves through the sports world. He collapsed and died while covering the World Cup in Qatar. The U.S. soccer community and other sports figures are paying tribute. Isabel Rosales has the latest. In November, Wahl reported that he was detained and briefly refused entry to a World Cup match because he was wearing a rainbow t-shirt in support of LGBTQ rights. He said he did receive apologies from a FIFA representative and a senior member of the security team at the stadium. We've seen some slick roads and areas of fog this evening. Mike has the details on what to expect for the week ahead in your full Skywarn 13 forecast coming up next. Oh man, looks kind of like a messy middle of the week, for
I was going to say,
sure.
a mess is just the perfect way to put it, because, yeah, there's a lot of different things that can happen out of that.
That's for sure. We're going to hope for mostly snow or rain, not that mix, probably.
Yeah, either way, travel is going to be treacherous, as they say.
Well, I'm sure you'll be watching that. Thanks, Mike.
Absolutely.
Coming up next in Sports Scene 13, prep basketball action from the Northwest Tip-Off Classic. And action from the 59th edition of the Husky Invitational. Well, I feel like this weekend kind of got off to just kind of a gloomy start, and unfortunately it looks like that's maybe going to be continuing.
Yeah, especially with the lack of visibility, we'll call it, for tonight, as those rain, snow, drizzle, whatever you want to call it, because we got a little bit of everything.
I guess looking at that mess gives us something to be thankful for this weekend.
Or look forward to if you like that, I don't know, but...
Maybe. Thanks, Mike, and thank you for joining us. Have a great night.